Schadenfreude is a compound German word with Schaden meaning damage and Freude which is joy. It means getting pleasure in someone else's misfortune. It's why fail videos get 10 and millions of views and why they're so much fun to watch. We enjoy seeing someone get dragged, roasted, or cooked for a mistake, and that enjoyment is felt in our reward centers in our brains. But why do we feel this way? What makes us enjoy the pain of others? Some people think that if they're happy about a misfortune, that they lack empathy or that they have some kind of inhuman bent or psychopathy, but a lot of studies says otherwise. You are all just bent and evil as the rest of us. Schadenfreude is based on envy, identity, and self-esteem. Human society is defined by competition and comparison. When you see someone fail, your psyche is rewarded with a little boost, a feeling that you are better off than they are. Schadenfreude is particularly strong when the failure in question is arrogant or deserving, or even just too successful. That's why we delight when celebrities fall from grace. Makes sense. If a Nazi or racist gets bashed on Twitter, we laugh because we think that they're so crazy and deserve to get flamed. Right? Right. In societies, these feelings extend to our groups. The more we identify with our in-group, like our favorite sports team for example, the more susceptible we are to Schadenfreude when a rival team loses. These manifest all the way to politics. Philippines is famous for their party system, and humans already have a tendency to have trouble identifying with out-group members, preferring members of our own perceived tribes. If Schadenfreude is a feature of in-groups and out-groups in competition, it should be no surprise that it festers in our political party where the victory of one side almost always means a defeat of the other. So how does Schadenfreude affect our social relationship? The Philippines is considered to be the most active user of social media in the world. Filipinos spend an average of 10.2 hours on the internet every day, 4 hours spent on social media alone. We are now in a time where social media is the primary means of building and maintaining relationships. So it is not surprising that Schadenfreude is not bounded anymore to face-to-face relationships but extend to our online relationships as well. Since Schadenfreude is an emotion, it is something that we cannot control. It can evoke across our social relationships, through friends, through groups, through gender, and through different forms of media. But what we'll be doing with that emotion is something that we have control of. The reason Schadenfreude exists is not because we feel superior. Not everyone feels joy from other people's failures or suffering, but a significant percentage of the population does. It seems to stem from an evolutionary prerogative concerning interspecies competition and has a strong emotional element to it. Schadenfreude is a drug that we ought to keep in check. Because like any drug, a growing tolerance will eventually mean a growing desire for more of it. More often, and that's not a force we want powering ourselves. Schadenfreude is natural and innocent. Self-esteem is not a steady thing. It fluctuates, and if a failed compilation makes you laugh, why not? So the next time you feel this very specific emotion, stop for a second and think about why you feel that way. For more information regarding Schadenfreude, check out www.saltymediaph.com/iteration1.